up, everybody? We are here at London High School's baseball field. I want to introduce a fun new video series that we're doing. It's ideally going to be about 10 to 15 minutes each episode, but it's an idea that we had getting to know some of our local seniors, and what better way to get to know some baseball players than to play catch. And so, speaking of playing catch, this episode is brought to you by our longtime partner, S3 Gloves, with the custom glove. So we're breaking in this new glove today. And helping me do that is Christian Olivares, senior here at London High School. Christian, I know you're really tired from playing basketball yesterday. Quite the game against Goliad.
It was.
But I understand you took the day off a little bit. You didn't really catch much.
For sure.
So yeah, we're just gonna take it light today.
Yes,
nothing too crazy, but let's get into it. We'll talk baseball, we'll talk growing up, and we'll talk college and senior year. So yeah, let's play some catch.
For sure. Breaking her in, breaking her in.
Yeah, this is like fresh. Hey, we got Coach on the PA. All right. This guy. For context, you won't see me in these much. I'll be off camera while we're playing catch. Obviously, the kids are the focus, so I'll be off to the side a little bit. All right, here we go. Hey, that's not bad, right,
there it
Coach?
is.
All right, Christian, when did you start playing baseball?
I started playing baseball, well, most people will say it was too young, so around like 3 years old, when my brother started playing t-ball. I always played up, so as soon as he started, I started.
Now, with your older brother, RJ, were y'all outside every day? I mean, what, were y'all just playing sports, or was it always only baseball? Like, when did y'all, tell me about just playing sports with him growing up.
It's had its benefits, and a lot of fighting, a lot of competitiveness. It's obviously been a blessing to have him as a working partner, and it's been very different without him being here. But yes, it's been awesome growing up with him, playing sports, all kinds of sports, baseball, basketball, football. So we got to do it all together, and I'm glad he's doing good where he's at right now. Who's
a better basketball player, you or him?
Oh, me. He won't agree with you, but stats show that I am.
So did you guys play football too?
We didn't play football together, but we both played football in middle school. So I started playing football in the youth years, but he didn't play till middle school. So.
And you didn't play football this year, right?
I did not. I did not play football. I quit football my freshman year. So as soon as I got into high school, I stopped playing football.
Okay, and was that because you wanted to focus on baseball, really?
Yes. I was kind of young and kind of dumb, so I kind of thought that focusing on baseball would be better for me than playing multiple sports. But now that I'm a senior, I would tell the youth to play as many as you can, because I mean, it's high school. You're gonna have as much fun as you can. Friday night lights, I loved watching, so I knew that if I played, I would have a bunch of fun. So
if you could go back, would you play football?
Absolutely.
I'm kind of the same way.
My parents would not agree with that, but if it was my choice, I would.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I didn't. I actually never played a snap of organized football. But if I could go back, I would probably try it at least once in high school.
Yeah.
But I played everything else. So, I mean, like I said, I was busy all the time. So I totally get taking advantage of your high school opportunities. But
for sure.
All right. So with baseball, were you always just naturally pretty good? I mean, when did you start realizing, hey, I'm actually pretty good at this and I could probably play in college?
Yeah.
When did that realization happen?
It started, in my opinion, in my own thoughts, I would say 7th grade. When I started facing knuckler? When I started facing a couple guys, I played up, and honestly, I started playing really up, like 18U when I was in middle school. So I would kind of face guys that were already going to college, and I would say, in 4 years, I know I'm already able to compete. So by the time I get to where I'm at right now as a senior, I'll be able to, in my opinion, even more than compete, I'll be able to dominate. So
yeah,
I never really had that thought when I was really young. Obviously, my dream is to go play in the MLB as a kid, but I never came from a family that really put almost all their time into sports. My dad didn't play any college ball. My mom hardly played sports. So it was kind of just something that I went with and I loved, and I just kept playing, and it worked out for me.
Now, you yourself committed to USC.
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about that. How did that happen? What was your recruitment like up to, your senior year of high school? And ultimately, what made USC stand out compared to the other schools?
For sure. Well, to start off, I was actually going to Houston. I committed late 8th grade year to Houston with my brother, but we ended up doing away with that my sophomore year, his junior year, and he ended up going to the JUCO route, and then I was going into my junior year summer, which is prime time for anybody who knows about travel ball. So USC honestly was never somewhere I was like, man, I want to go to USC. Being from Texas, it's really all the big schools around here in Texas. Obviously, we all know the big SEC schools. But this past summer, my junior year, I started playing with a new group called Trotsky, and they're pretty much based out of California. And so instead of playing in the Southeast all the time for my summer, I started playing with them out on the West Coast, which I love the West Coast. I love the weather, everything about it. I got family out there in California, and I just started playing around Arizona, California area, and that's when I finally hit the radar, and I got a couple messages from them. And my coach on Trotsky had a bunch of connections with all California schools, so he got me in touch with them in the beginning of the summer, and it really didn't heat up until the end. I started to get kind of worried about my options. Obviously, I knew that I could go somewhere decent, but if the choices that I wanted to go. So I had a huge talk with them. I knew that they're one of my top options, and basically it was really more about the opportunity to play. I knew that I could just sign a paper to a big school, but I wanted somewhere where the coaches had full trust in me as soon as I hit campus, and they told me that I'm gonna have a great opportunity to play. And that's really all I can ask for. I love California weather. I love Cali. I love everything about it, and I got plenty of family over there. My mom, a bunch of my mom's family's from out there, so that was a big part of it also.
Yeah, sounds like a pretty good choice all around.
For sure.
If it hadn't been USC, obviously it was Houston before.
Mm-hmm.
But if it hadn't been USC, where do you think you probably would have ended up?
I was my favorite school really since I started getting into high school was Tennessee.
Okay.
And that was kind of my dream, and I started talking to them, but it ended up not working out because I wasn't really a fan of when the transfer portal hit.
Yeah.
And I know that I could go over there and compete, but I'm not really sure as a freshman if I'd be able to get on the field, and that's really all I care about at this point. So I chose USC because they really don't pull from the portal too much, and they seem pretty genuine about me having a really good opportunity to step foot on the field as a freshman. So that's really all I care about at this point.
Well, sweet. Was it Tony Vitello you were talking to at all?
Yes, sir. But I mean, it worked out even more because he's not even there no more.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
you would have ended up in the portal anyways, probably.
Yep, I would have been gone.
Well, cool. Obviously, playing here at London, you guys are pretty good.
For sure.
Okay. Arguably one of the best teams in the state across all levels, and you're only 3A. Y'all are jumping up to 4A next year, but you won't be here.
Mm-hmm.
What's it been like playing here at London? Obviously, you've made it to state the first 3 years being in high school.
Mm-hmm.
You won state last year. I mean, just talk about what it's been like for you playing here.
It's been just a blessing in general. I came to London in 2nd grade, so I love baseball since I was real little. So every chance that we got, we came and watched out some high school baseball. And obviously, the field didn't look like this. We didn't have many sponsors. We didn't have any kind of banner up. Base didn't even have a scoreboard really. And so just to grow up and kind of watch how this program has grew as a whole throughout all sports has been really cool to watch. And I just knew that I wanted to be a part of it, and I knew that I could help it grow and get more people to come to games, and that's really all I wanted to do. I really didn't know that I was going to become the athlete that I am today, but I just knew that I was going to give it my all 4 years here and just have a bunch of fun. But when my brother started high school, when he was a freshman, he didn't even start, and I didn't know really much about the guys above him, and they ended up making a huge run to state for the first time in program history. And that just lit a fire for me to just keep carrying that on. And on top of that, I'm with my brother, so doing that with him was, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget any part about high school with him, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So what was it like when you guys won state last year? I know it was a little different with no true state tournament. So it was just kind of one game
For sure.
there at Dell Diamond. But talk about what it's like playing in those big games. I know obviously winning state's cool, but during the summer I'm sure you're playing some elite competition too, right?
For sure.
And so just kind of talk about, maybe compare the two a little bit, playing in the state championship compared to playing a summer circuit, right?
For sure. Yeah. So my biggest takeaway from the difference between the two is that in high school, you're playing with the kids you go to school. I mean, you go to school every day with these kids, you're hanging out after school. It's kind of just really your closest friends, and just you're going out there and just trusting each other and playing ball. And it just means a lot more to win with these guys. Other than in summer, it's pretty, as much as you want your team to win, it's pretty individual. I mean, you're really worrying about your performance. You need to get recruited. And then, I mean, maybe nobody will say this, but I will, that, you know, it's really not really about the team winning. Like I said, just to repeat what I said, it's just really about you getting your exposure, seeing what it's like playing outside of the state, not being home. It's kind of just getting you ready for the next level, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
But high school, you're going out with your boys every single day, practicing, playing music, on the bus together. It's just a ride. It's just a journey that just luckily finished in a state championship. And it's a feeling that I can never explain in words. It's just, you get this feeling of just how much work you put in as a team. I mean, you're out here after school every day and just working with your guys and just having a great time, and it just means so much more when you're here at home playing for your city, representing Corpus Christi, especially because we're not known for many other things but baseball here. So
yeah,
just to prove it even more that baseball down here is elite. So that just means a lot more down here for high school other than summer ball.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's always interesting talking with guys because, yeah, throughout the summer you want to perform well as an individual. But at the same time, I think it can be easy to forget. I think coaches and recruiters are also wanting to see how good of a teammate you are and the character that you are as a player, both on and off the field, right? So just kind of a little word of advice out there too to the younger players. While it can be pretty individual when it comes to recruiting, right? The coach may not be there to see your whole team, right?
Right.
But it is important to still be a good teammate.
For sure, 100%. That, I would say that your skill catches their eye. It's their first, okay, I see this kid can play. And then after that, it's really all about, hey, I'm calling your coach and asking, how are you in the dugout? How are you on the field? Are you running in and out? Are you helping guys when they're down? Are you getting down yourself? Just how you are as a person. So I think that really developed in my later years of high school. Obviously, coming into high school, you're really young, really dumb, and you just want to just go out there and just do the best that you can. And I had issues dealing with, if I had a bad game, I had a bad day. If I had a good game, I had a great day. So I think what you're saying right now really applies, and it really matters a lot more at this point to me than really my performance, because obviously we know this team's good. I know in my head that I'm good. So it's really just about how good can I make the other people around me. And so, yeah, that really developed for me my last 2 years of high school.
Now, as a catcher, primary position, right? What's your favorite part about catching? When you're there, you're in the trenches, right? You're in a game, you're sweating it out. What do you love most about catching?
There's nothing more fun than being in the game every single play. I mean, you're back there You're controlling what's going on around here. You have pretty much control of the umpire. You got to make a relationship with him. You got to make a relationship with your pitcher, and it's just super fun. It's just super fun to be in the play all the time. You have a big part about what's going on every single play. I mean, you could, as a catcher now, you could steal a strike. We all know how big that is now at this day and age. A runner gets on, it's on you to make sure he doesn't get the next base. Yeah, and it's really just about being the field general. I mean, I could see the whole field, I could see the whole game, and it's just so much more enjoyable to be back here and just know that I'm in control every single play. It could be pressure, but you just got to enjoy the pressure, and it's just got to be something that you deal with and that you grow on.
Now, if you could choose any other, we'll say air quotes, primary position, what would it be? Would you want to be on the mound throwing 95? Like, where would you want to play? DH only?
Man, obviously, I would love to throw 95, but dude, I could never in my life go play pro ball and pitch one day and sit for the next 3 or 4. That's just not me. I'm just going to be sitting in the bullpen all mad talking about how I should be playing right now. So if I had to choose, it would probably be center field.
Okay.
I just love the center field position. I think so many players have so much swag out there. It's got to be a 5-tool guy. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a 5-tool guy, but if I had to choose a position, it would be center field. I think it's just so cool to be a center fielder. Again, you get to see the whole field, you get to see everything happen, and you can just be such a playmaker out there.
Now, for your senior year this year, obviously we're pretty close to a month into actual games of baseball season. As your, we'll call it last ride, is coming to an end, right? Regular season, then playoffs, it'll be here before you know it. How are you soaking it in? Obviously, going to college is going to be really exciting,
right.
But how do you not get caught up looking ahead, and how do you really just enjoy these last few months of high school baseball as a senior?
Yeah, taking nothing for granted obviously is just a huge part of this. I know that when I go to college, it's not going to be I'm not going to be around my initial family. I'm not going to be around all the guys that I grew up with. So this is just a huge part of just really enjoying the game as a game, really. And obviously when I play the next level, I'm still going to enjoy the game, but this is really just about, in my opinion, it feels like I'm really just a kid out here playing baseball with the kids that I grew up with. I grew up with Aiden. I grew up playing baseball really around all these kids, and it's just, like I said, it's just another feeling when you represent your city, you represent your parents out here, and you're playing in front of your parents and your family friends, and it's just kind of, I've realized it's my last part of really enjoying. This is the closest it's going to get to being a kid's game from now on, and it's just when I come out here, I feel so free, I feel so loose, knowing that I'm around everybody that I love, and it's just been a blessing to see how this high school has grown and being around people that I love.
I think you're pretty outspoken about your faith in Christ.
Oh, for sure.
What role does that play as a role model among your student athletes, your classmates, just the general community? I'm also a Christian. I also share that same faith, so I love that you're so outspoken about it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, what's your mindset there with that?
Oh yeah, so I mean, I play this game for the glory of Him. I use this game as a platform to spread the word of God. If it's a dirt field, I'm gonna try and draw the fish, just to see if anybody would ask about it, and to see if I can spread the word. I make sure that I'm praying before games, not in front of everybody, but just saying prayers and just seeing how my teammates also have gotten closer to Christ, and asking me questions about it and just about what it's done for me. So what it's done for me, again, made me play so much more free. It's taken the weight off the game, obviously. Like I said earlier, it used to be bad game, bad day, good game, great day. And what it meant for me is that there's something bigger. I'm playing for something bigger than just my own benefit. I'm playing for the glory of something that I can never achieve, but I can what do you call it? I can serve him through this game, and serving him through something that I love is the best way to do it. And I'm just so glad that God gave me the talents to play this game at a high level and to use it as a platform for him. So it's just been a huge blessing to see what he's done in my life through this game, and I can just do nothing but thank him and give all glory to him.
And I think it's important. I think you've got it. Right, that you're not just a baseball player. Right. You're more than that. Baseball is not your identity. Your identity is in Christ.
Yes.
And ultimately, baseball is just a game that you get to play that you happen to be really good at.
Absolutely.
And you can glorify the Lord through.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's just always been kind of what I've lived by, especially these past couple of years, just about glorifying the Lord through this game. And what it's really done for me is that I've seen that the spread of the Word of God, and just God moving through people just from me being a Christian. And I've just seen people, I haven't even gone out and told people about him. It's just that they see the way that I act, they see the way that I go about my work in this game, they see about how I go through failure, and they just ask questions. Hey, Christian, like, I know that I've seen you the past couple of years, and I see you now, and it's just like, what changed for you? And they really think it's about the game, but it's really not. It's about my relationship with God, and how it's really just kept me level-headed throughout so many situations throughout this game and life. And obviously I slip up sometimes, but that's why God gives us grace. And it's just been such a blessing to see how there's been so many other believers now, just because of the platform that God gave me and the influence that I have on others. And I'm just so blessed and grateful that my influence is positive instead of negative on some of these kids.
I love that. It's awesome to see you play baseball at a high level. Last question for you. If you want, give a shout out to your summer ball coaches that kind of helped you get to those showcases, get to those tournaments. Anyone else that you want to give a shout out to, or just say some thanks to for where you're at right now? Yeah,
first of all, I got to thank you to Jesus Christ. Got to give a thank you to Chris Bernal. He's been with me for the longest time. He got me so many connections. He's just had so much faith in me as a kid. He saw something in that I didn't when the first time he saw me play. He put me on a national team as an 8th grader. I went out, did my thing, and we just rode together since then. I just love him so much, and I give him so much credit for where I'm at now. Wyatt Matheson, I met him my freshman year. He's done so much for me. He's given me the perspective on what it's like to go about your game in a professional way. Kind of giving me a glimpse of what it's like to play at that level. And it's just really cool to have another mentor to look up to that's been there, done that. Obviously my parents, my mom and my dad, I'm so thankful that they're in my life. My mom being a stay-at-home mom, doing the hardest job in the world, making sure I have some food on the table when I get home. When I wake up, she's up, saying good morning, saying good night, just always putting in effort. And I've just been really inspired by her about what it's like to be a part of a family and what it's like to serve a family. I got to give thanks to my coach this summer. Like I said, his name's Abe Ruiz. He got me in connection with USC, so obviously he's a huge part of what's coming these next few years for me. I got to thank my high school coaches, Coach Amaya. Coach Kari's not here, but he knows that I love him. My new coaches, love them. They've been awesome. All of my teammates that I played with since I was young, I have memories with all of them. No matter if they think I forgot them or not, I haven't. This game has brought so many memories that I'm so glad I played baseball. I'm so glad I played other sports, and just everybody that's been involved in this journey, my aunts, uncles, grandmas, grandpas, they've always supported me. My support system is, I have people some family that I don't even know supporting me. So it's just so awesome to see that this game has brought family together also. I got to thank my whole family, my whole support system. And yeah, man, I know I missed some people, but I just want to let everybody know that I'm thanking everybody that's been a part of this journey, and God willing, it's not going to end soon. And hopefully that this game can carry me onto another level.
We'll go ahead and wrap it up. So we've been playing catch for maybe 20 minutes almost.
Yep.
You think I could still get up there and throw on the mound some?
Against me, probably not, but at the high school level, you could.
Man, we'll have to see. This little series we're doing, this will be my way to warm up, and I'll throw a bullpen at Chris's place, maybe like end of May or something.
I would love to see it.
I think all the athletic trainers out there, my wife, former athletic trainer, they're gonna freak out when they hear that I just did all that throwing with 0 warm up, and that was the first time I've thrown a baseball since, I don't know, like October.
That's awesome.
I was throwing kind of hard too, so
yep.
We'll see how my arm feels tomorrow.
I saw the pitches. I saw the arsenal. A little bit of
everything.
The curveball. I saw it.
I never quite got a changeup,
okay.
So that's the one thing I'm lacking. But
okay.
I was always, I felt good with the curveball. So we'll see. We'll check back in May. But yeah, this is our new little series that we're doing called Let's Play Catch, highlighting some local seniors. If you watched the video, appreciate you guys watching and listening.
Yes, thank you.
Obviously, pretty cool guy here with Christian. Looking forward to a great senior year, and just really happy to have gotten the time to hang out.
I appreciate you.
You're a friend, so anytime you need anything, you let me
sir.
know. But again, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Good stuff.